What's going on, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and I'm basically just going to be explaining about one of the deals that I've done so far this year. I'm just going to give a quick breakdown on this property. It was a duplex, mid-renos. The sellers had to leave and sell the property. So yeah, I was trying to work out a deal with them all, and basically this is how it went. What's going on, everybody? I'm just gonna be talking about a deal that I did this year and pretty much how I sold it to an investor without even putting an offer on it myself. And you got to be real careful doing this because you have to have a good relationship with the investor, or they just might make the offer and say, fuck yeah, see you later. And yeah, so anyway, how I got this deal was actually through some direct mail. And if you don't know what direct mail is, that means I sent some postcards through Canada Post to find my leads. I actually sent out, I think, maybe 2,500 letters then, and I didn't get any calls for 2 weeks. And I was driving back from looking at a deal in a few cities over, and I was just, relaxing, driving, blah, blah, blah. And then I get this phone call, and it was somebody from the mail route that I sent out because I recognized the area. And they also said, we got one of your letters in the mail. So I started talking to them and conversing like, hey, this sounds like a really good property. It's half reno. Me and my partners were always buying properties that need work, and, we fix and flip them or add them to our rental portfolio. And yeah, so let me come check it out. So I went and checked this property out, and yeah, the floor was all torn up. It needed new flooring. Kitchen was half installed. It had new light fixtures, but it was just kind of a mess. It needed some work. One of the bathrooms was completely gutted. So yeah, it needed some work. I said, oh, this is beautiful. This is a great deal for a wholesaler or investor. So what I did was I went home, I ran my numbers, did my comparables, all that good stuff, and I tried to make an offer on the property. When I made an offer on the property, me and the seller went back and forth a few times, and we got the pricing right, we got the closing date right, conditions, everything was good. But the issue on this one was they wanted no less than a $10,000 deposit. And I said, no way, I'm not giving them a $10K deposit. No, I don't like tying my money up, especially if we have multiple offers out. How am I going to do it? So anyway, I told one of my closest investors, look, I have this property for you. This is what my fee was going to be for the property. You know what? I'm just going to put you on the phone with the seller right now, and she wants a $10K deposit, but I'm telling you the numbers work on this deal. So let's do some more due diligence and let's hop on a call. So that's what we did. My buyer did some due diligence. He said, Tony, this is a steal. Let's go ahead and get the seller on the phone. So we did that, and we worked out all the terms, pricing, and we got her $10K deposit. And then, yeah, so basically everything went firm. And you're probably wondering, how did I get paid? I sent my buyer a consultation fee. So I just made him an invoice saying, you owe me for the money of this address once the property closes on this date. And like I said, you have to have a really good relationship if you do this. And I do have a good relationship with this buyer. He's bought off me before, so I trust him. And yeah, closing came. He got the house. The seller got their money. I got my fee. And it was a really good deal for everybody. To be quite honest, this was one of the most smoothest deals that I've done. A lot of the times I go to the property, it's usually the area or the tenants or something is crazy. That's why they're at discount. I'll share a little story with you. I was at a property and we were getting an inspection done for the seller, or for the buyer rather. And yeah, we couldn't get in. The tenant wouldn't let us in, but we had the inspector there. My buyer paid for the inspection. So the landlords called the police. They came. They didn't do anything. They tried to get in, and I was just staying in my car, just watching the show, really. And the owner gave me some cookies, so I was like, oh, what's going on here? So anyway, I heard the cop going back and forth with the landlord, and he wasn't going to go in. So they called the fire department. Fire department put the ladder up to the second floor and opened the window and basically said, yeah, we're coming through the window and unlocking the door for the inspector. So go unlock the door or we're going to crawl through. And yeah, they eventually opened the door, but yeah, stuff like that happens. quite often in wholesaling, to be honest. But this deal here that I'm talking about, that I sold to my buyer, pretty much like on the spot, was super smooth, and that's very rare in wholesaling, to be honest. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It's not too long of a story because of how smooth things went, but pretty much I hope you gained some value on how you can get away with making a deal still happen if the seller wants a large deposit. Just make sure you have a really good buyer who you have a relationship with, and even if you don't know them too well, you can pretty much make them sign like a finder's fee agreement saying, if you close on this, you can make it if they close on this. All right, everyone. So that's pretty much it for this video. Really, there was the deal went pretty smoothly. Hopefully you gained some value on how you can still get a deal done if the seller wants a large deposit. Even if you don't know the seller or the buyer very well, you can make them sign like a finder's fee agreement maybe before, just stating like, hey, if this person happens to buy this property, they owe me this amount of money, and you can get that signed before you even give them the information, just to cover your ass, really. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. Drop in the comments what else content you would like to see, and have a great day.